Hello, I'm becoming more and more like Ashens by the minute. You can now call me Bootleg Ashens. Still gonna do some MCR and Furby content, I just don't really have, and some gaming content, I just don't really have much to do at the moment, so I'm just kind of resorting to Bootleg Ashens. You can feel free to suggest an MCR for me to do for MCR Mondays, because I would happily continue that series as long as somebody suggests something. The whole point of that series was that you would suggest an MCR. For those unfamiliar with the older days of my channel, who came here just for the Pop Station reviews, I would review Minecraft ripoffs, or MCRs for short, and had a series called MCR Mondays that only got one episode, where I would review an MCR, and then people would suggest something, another MCR, in the comments for me to review, and then I'd review that one, and, it was meant to just kind of keep going for a while, but it only got one episode out because nobody suggested anything, and nobody still has suggested anything, so if you want to go back and find MCR Mondays episode 1 and suggest an MCR for me to review, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, anyway, this is the start of a series that I'm going to call I got a can of sparkling water. 3 random items review. Just 3 random items. I don't know if Ashens already has a series like that. If so, I'm not trying to rip his off. I just came up with this idea because I have 3 random things lying around my house that I want to review, but the videos on them will be pretty short, so I thought, why don't we combine them into one whole video with lots of rambling to stretch out the video. It's already been 2 minutes and we haven't reviewed anything. So the first of those items is going to be, this is mainly going to be kind of bootleg phone media player type things, and the first of those being this. Sorry about that abrupt cut there. So yeah, as I was saying, we are reviewing 3 random items, the first of which, you can just see the top of my head sticking out. We're going to review 3 random items, first of which is going to be this little thing here. This is an Eclipse portable media player, made in China. Now this is, just gonna have a look around the device at focus. No, that's even worse. There we go. Look around the device. There's a micro SD card slot on the bottom, as well as a headphone jack. Camera around the back. And a little fake home button down here. So we're going to turn this on. I believe it does have battery charge. Yep, here we go. Get ready to have a seizure. I'll tell you when the flashy funnies are over. And the flashy funnies are over. So yeah, I'm not sure if it was supposed to like alternate between those colors and they just programmed it wrong. We have some options here. We have music, video, photo, recorder, ebook, camera, explorer, applications, and system. Now I know you're thinking this can connect to the internet. Nope, it's just a file explorer. These are just some bonus apps. This is settings. This is a recorder, it's self-explanatory. The ebooks here are actually text files. This is a bad camera. It's a photo album, a video album, and we can listen to music. So it's all pretty much self-explanatory. I think it's 2011. And you can see these icons here, which are definitely not stolen from anything. There's a nice desktop button down here. And I believe this did come with a stylus originally. Also, the home button just kind of serves as a select button. Press home again. Takes us to the stopwatch. Desktop. So it's not really, I think it's almost out of battery, so but there are plenty of reviews of these. There are tons of media players that just kind of run this generic OS. And you couldn't see it, but it did the same flashy Eclipse thing with the words goodbye and then turned off. Alright, next up, we're gonna alternate between things that are phones and phones or media players and things that are not phones. With these, now I have these in a bunch of different colors. These are, Toys brand toys. Nice little, sad onion on the packaging there. Get rid of this, it's up here. It's got a weird, like, fish on it. Not sure if you can see that. This is a water game that I picked up somewhere. I've honestly forgotten. But I got all three colors that were available. Rocket, yes it is. But this is just one of those things where it squirts the rings around, and then you have to try to get the rings in the right place. And it also leaks, maybe. There's a bit of gunk on there. Excuse me, that's just molded into the plastic, isn't it? It's great. It makes it even better. It's made by, you can scan this barcode if you want. Not for children under 3 years old. Yes, we are aware of that due to the fact that there was a sad onion on the packaging. Can't even tell what that is reflecting. It's reflecting something, but there are too many fish in the way. It's a very strange sentence that I never thought I would say, and you can turn it upside down and all the rings fall. Well, you're supposed to be able to turn it upside down and all the rings fall off the little pegs, and then you can reset the game, but these guys don't want to for some reason. So I suppose we just have to, we can just give them a very light poop. Push them both at the same time, and it makes them go in a spiral. This isn't very interesting, now is it? Water game. Now, those were the Toys brand toys. And I actually met someone and convinced them to buy one of these. And then directed them to my YouTube channel. So if you're here watching this video, you know who you are. Next up is this. Dream G2. This is, one of the more interesting things. Dream G2. Now, this is one of the more interesting things. It's a phone. Now, this looks like it runs Android, but in reality, it runs a fake version of Android, and it's just a generic Java OS with an Android skin. And you'll immediately know why once you see who this is made by. Good friends at SciPhone. SIM card goes in here, micro SD card goes down here somewhere. Stickers peeling off, it was like that when I got it. Now, the interesting thing about these battery terminals and the charger is they are both proprietary, and I do not have a battery or charger for them. But you know what I do have? Snap circuits and clip leads. So that's what we're going to be using to power this. It worked before, it should work now. So, we're gonna do a jump cut, and then, hopefully, it'll work. So I've got the things hooked up. Every time you see this light over here go off, that means I've accidentally shorted the terminals, and now the phone's turned off, and I need to turn it back on again. Which one's the end button? Can I remember? It's this one. Here's a stylus. I should probably pull this out. Interesting thing about this stylus here while the phone boots up is it's, you can do this with it. So you can have a tiny stylus or an even smaller stylus. So press L to unlock. This one's L. So it looks like Android, but it isn't. Got some interesting things. I might do an individual review. I might do like an individual review on this later. Apps, Java, Chinese apps. Let's see what's in the Chinese apps. You say web. Stock software. Loading. Oh, what do these buttons do? Is that a phone dialer? We can call people. Oh god, I shorted the panel. You get the idea, it's just kind of like a generic. If I find a battery and a charger for this, I might do a better review on this at some point in time. But for now, that's all you get to see of the SciPhone Dream G2. I suppose we can have a look around the hole where the stylus goes normally. And no, there is no audio jack. Because screw you, trademark. Official SciPhone trademark. Gotta get the stylus back in. Okay. So yeah, that was the SciPhone Dream G2 and all of the other things that we reviewed that I just forgot about because I had to do this in multiple takes. And I will see you guys in next video. Bye.